If she tells you this, she's emotionally invested. Modern Stoic. Love isn't always about grand declarations. Often, the most profound signs of affection come in quiet, intimate moments that reveal her true feelings. These aren't the words shouted from rooftops, but rather the soft whispers shared in the safety of your presence. Things she might never voice to anyone else. It's not just "I love you." It's the parts of her soul she shares when no one else is watching. These are the unspoken parts, old wounds that still hurt, dreams she's afraid to chase, or hopes she's yet to voice. When she opens up to you in this way, it's a rare and beautiful thing. You've earned her trust to step into the private world she usually guards so carefully. In this video, we'll dive into the subtle but powerful signs that show just how deeply she's invested in you. These intimate moments, whether personal confessions or raw truths, speak volumes. If she's letting you into the private corners of her heart, you're not just another guy. You're someone who truly matters to her. You've earned the right to hold the key to her heart. Love is not just about gazing at each other, but looking outward together in the same direction. Antoine de Saint-Exupéry. Sign number 1, her biggest regrets. When a woman opens up to you about her deepest regrets, gentlemen, it's never just idle chatter. It's an invitation to witness the parts of her soul that she's carefully guarded, the corners of her heart that rarely see the light. Regret is no light emotion. It's tied to the lost opportunities she wishes she'd seized, the paths she didn't take, the people she let slip away, or the person she once was but can never quite reclaim. And these stories, they're not easy to share. They involve the broken dreams, the painful failures, and the harsh lessons life has handed her. She might talk about that job she didn't pursue, the love she lost, or the dreams she let slip through her fingers because of fear or self-doubt. These aren't the types of memories she often invites into the open, but when she does, it's because she sees something in you, something rare. She sees a man who can carry that weight with grace and strength, a man who doesn't turn away from the rawness of her truth. This matters more than you realize. Regret, wrapped in vulnerability, is one of the most powerful emotional currencies she can give. It's a signal that she trusts you enough to open up in ways she likely hasn't with anyone else. She's letting you see not just the woman she is today, but the woman she's been. The mistakes that have shaped her, the scars that remain, and the wisdom she's earned through her failures. These moments are precious because they represent a deep emotional intimacy, the kind that isn't just handed out on a whim. She's offering you a peek behind the curtain of her life, not just as a bystander, but as a potential partner in her emotional healing. She's not just hoping you'll listen, she's hoping you'll help her mend the pieces of herself that are still broken, to restore the fragments of her soul that regret has left scattered. Why does this matter? Because it's in these moments that she is showing you the very essence of her. The old Stoic in her may want to bury it all beneath a mask of strength, but the modern Stoic in her understands that true healing comes through sharing those hidden vulnerabilities. You must recognize that you've been handed a rare gift. This is the blessing of Stoicism, where strength isn't about hiding our faults but embracing them with the courage to grow. So don't let this moment slip away. This is a chance for you to show her that you can hold space for her, to be her rock in the storm of regret, and to remind her that her past doesn't define her. It's just one chapter in a much bigger story. Be the man who understands this delicate dance between vulnerability and strength. You must be the person she turns to when she's ready to face her regrets. Not with shame, but with the strength of a man who knows that mistakes don't make us weaker. They make us wiser. Don't miss the chance to show her that you are a man who values the whole of her, not just the parts she wears on her sleeve. That is what will help her feel whole again. Sign number 2, her insecurities and doubts. When a woman shares her insecurities and doubts with you, it's not just a passing moment. This is monumental. And here's why it's not easy for women to expose this side of themselves. In a world that constantly demands they look perfect, act flawless, and feel endlessly confident, showing vulnerability is a bold act of trust. Don't take this lightly. When she opens up to you about her fears, it's not a sign of weakness. It's a sign of deep emotional investment. She's letting her guard down, and you must be ready to meet her at that level. Women live in a world of relentless expectations. Society is unforgiving when it comes to how they look, how they act, and how they handle their emotions. Then it's like they're constantly walking on a tightrope, balancing the image of perfection with the reality of their humanity. That's why when she talks about feeling too emotional, too independent, or too damaged, it's more than just a complaint. These are the words of someone who's genuinely questioning whether she is enough for you, and whether you'll stick around when the curtain falls, revealing the parts of her that she usually keeps hidden. What she says next might hit you differently. I'm not sure if I'm good enough for you, Tom. That's not just a casual doubt. That's a plea for reassurance. You must hear it. This is her being vulnerable. She might share how she sometimes overthinks your text messages or wonders if she's asking for too much. Her inner voice might be telling her she's too much to handle, but here's the truth. All this is a sign that she cares deeply. She's not throwing out complaints for no reason. She's seeking a real connection, and she wants to know if you can see her for who she truly is. This is where the beauty of Stoicism and Stoic lessons come into play. As a man striving to live a Stoic life, you must embody patience and understanding. When she opens up, don't panic. Don't fixate on the idea that her vulnerabilities are a problem. Be there. Stoicism teaches us that we can't control other people's emotions, but we can control our response. Instead of rushing in to fix her insecurities, listen. Just listen. Recognize that her insecurities don't define her. They're part of her story, but not the entire story. That is the essence of Stoicism, accepting things as they are and finding peace in the process. When she confesses her doubts and insecurities, she's not asking you to solve them. She's simply asking for acceptance. She wants to know that despite all her flaws and imperfections, you will still see her, still choose her. And you must choose her, not just for the image she presents to the world, but for the person she is in her rawest, most honest form. It's easy to think that women are always on, and that their lives are carefully curated to perfection. But the truth is that they too have moments of doubt, vulnerability, and fear. The difference is, many women keep this side of themselves hidden, fearful of judgment. When she shows you her insecurities, it's not a weakness. It's a profound act of strength. She's stepping into the light of vulnerability, and you must hold space for that. Don't confuse her vulnerability with a need for validation. She's not looking for you to tell her she's perfect. She's looking for something far more valuable, the assurance that, despite her flaws, she is enough. Be her anchor, not by fixing her doubts, but by simply affirming that you see her, the real her, and you're not going anywhere. Stoicism teaches us that true peace comes from within. Similarly, when she shares her insecurities, she's not asking you to solve them for her. Instead, she's asking you to accept her as she is. You must rise to this challenge. To love someone is to acknowledge their fears and doubts, to listen without judgment, and to stand by them, unwavering. And in doing so, you'll demonstrate the very essence of a Stoic life, unwavering acceptance. So, when a woman opens up about her vulnerabilities, recognize it for what it is, a powerful invitation to connect on a deeper level. Don't take it lightly. This is the moment when she's being her truest self. And in that truth, she's showing you that she's emotionally invested. You must honor that. Because this level of vulnerability is a rare gift. If she shares her insecurities and doubts with you, it means she's emotionally invested. She's choosing to be real, raw, and vulnerable. If you understand this, drop a comment right now. I accept her for who she truly is. Like this video, subscribe for more unshakable wisdom, and remember, real love doesn't require perfection. It thrives on acceptance. Sign number 3, her most embarrassing moments. When she shares her most embarrassing moments with you, understand this, it's not a trivial matter. It's a clear sign of emotional investment. She's telling you, without words, I trust you enough to be real with you. Picture this. We all carry moments of deep embarrassment. Those missteps we replay in our minds over and over, wishing no one had witnessed them. Whether it's the time she spilled coffee on herself before a critical meeting, waved back at someone who wasn't even looking, or sent an awkward text to the wrong person. These are the kinds of experiences most people hide away in shame. But when she laughs about them with you, she's not just sharing a funny story. She's sharing a part of herself that few ever get to see. It's not the polished version of herself she projects to the world, but the unguarded, real side that she usually keeps locked away. This is a demonstration of trust, a willingness to expose her vulnerabilities without fear of judgment. It's a powerful sign of emotional closeness. Humor mixed with vulnerability creates deep intimacy, something we all yearn for, but few truly experience. By opening up to you, she's saying, this is who I am when no one's watching. This is the version of me that's raw, unfiltered, and unapologetically human. Let this sink in. In today's world, where everyone is constantly putting on a facade, the ability to show your true self to someone is rare. Yet, when someone does, it's a direct reflection of how deeply they trust you. It's not about laughing at their expense. It's about creating a safe space where both of you can let down your guards. Humor is the shortest distance between two people, as Victor Borg once said. In this case, her vulnerability is creating that distance, shortening it to the point where both of you connect on a much deeper level. It's a precious moment, and you must cherish it. Think of the Stoic principles, especially those shared by Marcus Aurelius. He taught us to embrace life with all its imperfections and to meet challenges with composure. The Stoic mindset tells us that vulnerability isn't a weakness, it's a sign of strength. It's a reflection of someone who is secure enough to show their true self without needing to hide behind a mask. If she is willing to share her embarrassing moments, it's a testament to her emotional maturity. You must recognize this as a privilege, not just a casual exchange. Recognize the value of this intimate exchange, for it is an opportunity to connect on a deeper level than most people ever will. As you embrace this moment, remember that trust, vulnerability, and humor are the cornerstones of deep emotional connection. Don't take this lightly. Take it as a clear signal she is invested, and she believes you are worthy of seeing the real, unfiltered version of herself. This isn't something that happens often, and it's your responsibility to honor it. You must offer the same level of emotional openness and vulnerability. To be emotionally strong isn't to avoid showing your imperfections. It's to stand firm in your own humanity. As the Stoics would tell you, Take a lesson from Marcus Aurelius: accept life as it comes, without pretending to be something you're not. When she shares these moments with you, you are seeing a slice of her life that's raw, genuine, and beautiful in its imperfection. Seize the moment. Let this connection strengthen your bond. The true path to emotional mastery is through acceptance, understanding, and the courage to be vulnerable. You must embrace this with the same strength that the Stoic philosophers advocated. Don't shy away from vulnerability. Own it. Sign number 4. Her past struggles and challenges. This is where things get profound. When a woman opens up about the difficulties she faced, she's not simply telling a story. She's showing you the essence of who she is. She might share the times she had to be stronger than she ever felt, the moments when she had to fight through overwhelming odds, whether that was enduring a toxic friendship, carrying the weight of unspoken anxieties, or navigating the isolation of loneliness and being misunderstood. Her life could have been filled with situations where love came with conditions, where she had to constantly prove herself in ways that broke her spirit. Maybe she's the person who's always been there for others, the one who supported her friends and family without ever asking for anything in return, only to have no one notice when she herself was falling apart. These stories are not just casual anecdotes. They're woven with the kind of raw, unspoken vulnerability that carries scars. Scars that are not easily shared with just anyone. And when she shares them with you, she's not simply seeking sympathy or attention. She's inviting you into a sacred space of trust. She's telling you that she believes in you enough to show you a part of her that's been hidden away. A part of her that's been shaped by pain, but also by incredible resilience. You see, when a woman shares her past struggles, she's not expecting you to fix anything. That's where a lot of men go wrong. They see the cracks, the pain, and they think it's their job to heal her, to offer solutions, but that's not what she's looking for. She's looking for a man who can simply be present, a man who can listen deeply, not with the intention of solving a problem, but with the intention of understanding that she's showing you the depth of her humanity. And what she truly needs in that moment is someone who can stand beside her, not someone who sees her as a project. She's not a victim. She's a warrior, someone who's faced the darkest parts of life and emerged stronger for it. When she reveals these parts of herself, what she's offering you is a glimpse of her strength and resilience. She's showing you how far she's come, how much she's grown, and the wisdom she's gained along the way. In essence, she's giving you the blessing of Stoicism, the rare gift of being able to endure, to suffer, and yet to keep moving forward, wiser and more grounded in the process. The modern Stoic knows that true strength is not about avoiding pain or hardship, but about growing through it. And when a woman reveals her past struggles to you, she's showing you the wisdom that has come from her own journey of growth. She's not seeking pity, she's seeking a man who can appreciate the courage it takes to keep going, despite everything she's faced. This is where emotional bonds are forged. This is where the roots of a real connection are planted, deep in the soil of mutual understanding and shared vulnerability. You must understand the weight of what she's sharing with you. It's a gift, one that's earned, not given. She's saying, I trust you enough to let you see the scars, to let you witness my journey. And that kind of trust, when given, is a powerful thing. It's a rare currency in relationships, one that has to be respected and nurtured. And in this moment, you're being given the opportunity to prove yourself worthy of that trust. Don't take it lightly. Recognize that the real strength of a woman lies not in perfection, but in her ability to rise after every fall, to carry on despite the scars, and to remain open and willing to love even after experiencing heartache. The old Stoic teaches us that it's not the trials we face that define us, but how we respond to them. And in her sharing of these struggles, she's not just showing you her vulnerabilities. She's showing you the depth of her strength. This is no ordinary moment. This is where connection begins, where the foundation of something real and lasting is built. She's showing you the courage to move forward, even when the path is unclear, and she's offering you the chance to walk beside her on that journey. So, be there. Be present. Don't try to fix but understand. Recognize the wisdom of a modern Stoic in her and understand that the strength of a relationship is built on the foundation of shared trust, respect, and the ability to endure together. This is where emotional intimacy grows. And this is where the bond between you will deepen into something more meaningful than you ever imagined. You must prove yourself worthy of this trust. That's the real challenge. If you recognize the power in vulnerability, comment below and share it with someone who truly needs to hear this. Don't forget to subscribe for more insights. Comment to remember, true strength is built through struggle and trust is earned through vulnerability. Sign number 5, her true feelings about you. When she shares her true feelings about you, it's not just a string of words strung together for the sake of conversation. No, it's a heartfelt confession. It's as though she's pulling back the curtain and letting you peek into the deepest corners of her heart. She may not shout, "I love you" from the rooftops, but trust me, she's telling you everything you need to hear. If you're paying attention, don't be fooled by the absence of grand declarations. Instead, listen to the subtleties. Notice how she expresses herself. A woman who's emotionally invested in you won't just talk about what she likes. She'll share how your presence impacts her on a deeper level. Maybe she tells you how much she appreciates the way you listen, or how your calmness makes her feel safe. Maybe she even mentions how her day instantly brightens just knowing she'll hear from you. This isn't surface-level flattery. It's a reflection of how you've become integral to her emotional landscape. Now, don't miss the little things either. You're not just some guy who shows up now and then. You're the one who remembers her favorite coffee, the one who knows exactly how to tease her in that playful, irresistible way that leaves her smiling. These may seem like minor details, but to her, they're major. They're the things that let her know you're present, you're thoughtful, and you're emotionally available. These actions speak louder than any grand gesture because they reflect your genuine care and attention to her heart. And then, there's the subtle hint of the future. Maybe she casually mentions a trip she'd like to take with you, or she talks about spending holidays together, painting pictures of a life that includes you. Pay attention. This isn't just a conversation about future plans. It's a window into her emotions, where she's imagining a future with you in it. A future where the bond you share becomes something she's willing to nurture and protect. When she starts seeing you as a part of her long-term vision, it's no longer casual, it's real. But here's the flip side. Sometimes, these confessions aren't all rosy. Sometimes, she'll share her fears. She might quietly express that she worries about losing you, or she may wonder if she's really enough for you. Don't mistake this for weakness. These aren't signs of insecurity. They're signs of emotional depth. She's not only showing you her hopes, but also her vulnerabilities. And both are part of the package. These fears are an open door into the vulnerability of her heart. She's trusting you with her fears because, to her, you're not just a passing fling. You're a man she's emotionally anchored to. She's not simply invested in the moment, she's emotionally tying her future to you. Those words, those confessions, they don't come lightly. They come from a place of genuine care, hope, and the desire to protect something that feels truly significant. So, don't just brush these moments off. If you want to live a Stoic life and truly understand what it means to be emotionally aware, you must learn to listen beyond the words. Stoic lessons teach us the importance of presence, of being grounded, of connecting with others on a deeper level. She's trusting you with her heart, with the parts of herself that are both hopeful and scared. The Stoic path isn't about shutting down emotions. It's about recognizing their value and responding with wisdom. That is what she's offering, a glimpse into the parts of herself that are fully invested in you. And when she opens up this way, you must honor it. Her emotional investment is a gift, not something to be taken lightly. Recognize it, understand it, and protect it with the same Stoic calm and wisdom you've cultivated within yourself. The message here is clear. If she's sharing her true feelings with you, it means she sees something real. She sees you as a part of her world, a world that is as uncertain as it is beautiful. She's not just hoping for the best. She's making herself vulnerable, trusting you to hold space for her heart, her hopes, and her fears. This is emotional depth, and it's a sign that the connection you share is something worth nurturing. So don't just hear her words. Listen. Don't just see her actions. Feel them. In the practice of Stoicism, we learn to honor the complexities of human emotion, embracing both the joys and the fears with wisdom and resilience. Be present. Be grounded. Be worthy of her trust, because the Stoic life is built on moments just like these. Sign number 6, her favorite childhood traditions. Gentlemen, pay attention. When a woman begins to share her cherished childhood traditions, you've stumbled upon something powerful, something sacred. These aren't just memories, they are the building blocks of her identity. Whether it's a holiday ritual with her family, Sunday breakfasts with her father, or the bedtime stories her mother used to tell, these moments are woven deep into the fabric of who she is. She will speak of certain smells, tastes, or sounds that trigger her memories. Perhaps the comforting scent of her grandmother's kitchen, or a song that played during every family road trip. These childhood traditions are more than just stories. They are emotional anchors, the very foundation of her joy, safety, and sense of belonging. And by sharing them with you, she is not just reminiscing, she is opening her heart and revealing, "This is where I come from. This is what shaped me into who I am." It's a powerful, deeply personal gesture, an invitation into her most intimate world. As the Stoic Marcus Aurelius once said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." She's sharing her inner world, inviting you into the very essence of what shaped her perspective on life. And this is significant because many of these traditions hold layers of emotion, some sweet, some bittersweet. She may speak of the traditions she lost, the ones that faded away when a loved one passed or when family dynamics shifted. Yet, by sharing these memories with you, she is doing something extraordinary. She's building something new on the foundation of the past. She's letting you walk through the pages of her storybook, giving you the privilege of understanding her roots. And this is not a casual gesture. This is an act of trust and intimacy. When she allows you into her world in this way, she is telling you, "You matter. You matter enough to know where I began." This is not just an emotional exchange, it is a direct path to deepening your connection. As you learn more about her roots, you unlock more of her heart. So, gentlemen, when she shares these precious moments, don't take them lightly. Understand their significance. See it for what it is, an invitation to connect on a level that goes beyond the surface, that taps into the very core of who she is. These moments of connection are built on Stoic principles, on understanding, self-awareness, and emotional resilience. Don't overlook them. Embrace them. Respect her history, and you will be rewarded with a bond that is deeper than anything superficial. Make her feel understood, validated, and valued. That is how you build a lasting connection, and that, gentlemen, is how you master the art of relationship building. If you found this insight valuable, like this video, comment below, and share it with someone who could benefit. Don't forget to subscribe for more wisdom. Comment to remember, I honor the depth of her story. Sign number 7, her painful experiences and trauma. When a woman shares her painful experiences and trauma with you, understand that it's not just an emotional release, it's a deeply transformative act. This is something that only those who have truly earned her full trust are granted access to. She's not casually divulging her past for the sake of conversation. No, she's constructing a bridge, one that only the most deserving are allowed to cross. And this bridge leads to some of the most significant, often painful chapters of her life. Trauma isn't small talk. It's the silent soundtrack of her existence, a set of experiences that echoes loudly in her quietest moments. These are the invisible wounds that she may never reveal to the world. She may talk about a loss that shattered her entire foundation, a person she loved more deeply than anything in the world, someone whose absence still leaves a hole in her soul. Or perhaps she'll share about a breakup that sent her spiraling into self-doubt, a time when she felt worthless for months on end, unsure of her place in the world. These stories aren't just her way of recounting past events, they are the battlefields of her life. These are the scars she wears but hides from the world, the stories of survival that have shaped her into who she is today. You need to understand this when she opens up about these experiences. It's not an invitation for you to feel sorry for her. She's not seeking your pity, and what she's seeking is your presence, your ability to stand with her in the face of her pain. She's hoping for someone who won't shrink away, someone who will stay by her side, even when the weight of those stories seems too heavy to bear. It's easy to look at someone's scars and think of them as marks of weakness, but that's where you'd be wrong. When she shares her trauma with you, she's saying, "This happened to me and I'm still standing." That's the essence of her strength. She doesn't want you to focus on the pain, but to see the power it took to rise from it. She wants you to recognize her resilience, not her scars. This is what takes courage. It's much more than just vulnerability. It's a declaration of strength, of a woman who, despite everything life has thrown her way, refuses to be defeated. In fact, it's these very moments when she lets her guard down and opens up her soul that true intimacy is born. You see, when a woman shares her pain with you, it's not a test, it's not a game, it's not a trick to see how much you care. It's an invitation to see her for who she really is, stripped of all the masks, the layers she wears to protect herself from the world. It's in these moments of raw honesty that true connection happens, where the bonds between two people become unbreakable. You're not just hearing a story, you're being shown the depths of her heart. And if you're wise enough to recognize it, this is where the modern Stoic's wisdom comes into play. The modern Stoic knows that real strength doesn't come from avoiding pain. It comes from embracing it, from standing firm in the face of adversity and showing resilience, just as the old Stoic would have. When you're there, present and unshaken by her vulnerability, you're witnessing the blessing of Stoicism in action. It's not about emotional withdrawal or indifference. It's about being the steady force in someone's life, the one who remains when everything else is falling apart. That's where the deepest, most meaningful relationships are formed. The old Stoic would recognize that true intimacy is not about perfection, but about embracing imperfections. It's in these unguarded moments, when she shares her deepest pains with you, that you see her for who she truly is. The strong, courageous woman who has survived it all. And it's in these moments that you, too, become part of her story, the one who stands with her, not above her, through it all. The blessing of Stoicism is not just about emotional resilience, it's about embracing the journey together, holding space for each other's pain and triumphs alike. Sign number 8, her health concerns. When a woman shares her health concerns with you, it's more than just a casual remark. It's not simply a list of symptoms or random facts. It's a quiet, intimate invitation into the very core of her vulnerability. You are now being let in on something profound, an emotional unveiling of what lies beneath her tough exterior. Health is personal. It's one of those rare, almost sacred walls people build around themselves, a fortress that shields their weaknesses. We are all a little protective of our bodies, our health, and our fears about it. For many women, opening up about their health, whether it's chronic fatigue, digestive problems, hormonal issues, or something more emotionally taxing like mental health struggles, is a moment of profound trust. She is revealing a side of herself that most people never get to see. Sometimes, what she shares may seem like something small, perhaps a mild concern or a routine health check, but don't be fooled. For her, it's not trivial. It's tied to her sense of security and well-being. And in moments of uncertainty about her health, everything else can start to feel fragile. This is why health struggles often stir up deep emotions. When she shares something personal like this with you, understand that you're witnessing a crack in her armor. And this isn't just about physical health. It's about the emotional battle she may be going through too. Now, this isn't always about the present. Sometimes she might open up about past health battles. It could be a surgery that left a lasting impact, a diagnosis that rattled her sense of control, or a fear about what could happen in the future that keeps her awake at night. Health, after all, isn't just about what's happening now. It's also about what's been and what could be. So when she speaks, listen closely. Every word carries more weight than it might seem on the surface. This is where you need to understand the emotional depth of the situation. You might not realize it at first, but when she talks about her health, she is making a declaration of trust. She's saying, "I'm showing you the part of me that feels weak, and I trust that you'll still see me as strong." She doesn't need you to fix it. She doesn't need you to wave a magic wand and make it go away. What she needs is a man who won't back away when things get tough. This isn't the time to run for the hills when she's not feeling her best. This is the time to step up and show your stoic strength. Stoicism, after all, teaches us to remain calm and composed in the face of discomfort. It's about enduring the hard days without breaking, and sometimes being that solid rock in someone else's storm. When she shares her health struggles with you, it's an invitation to embody stoic lessons in real life. Don't flinch when things get rough. Don't let her fears or struggles make you shrink back. She's asking for your support, but not in a way that's burdensome. She's asking for companionship through the discomfort. She's asking for the kind of commitment that says, even if you're not at 100%, I'm still with you. I'm still here, standing by you. It's about being there when she feels less than her best. Whether it's physical pain or emotional exhaustion, it doesn't matter. You're there, showing up in ways that words alone can't describe. When she invites you into her vulnerability like this, it's a sign that you've crossed into a very rare space, and you're no longer just a lover or a casual acquaintance. You've become part of her support system, her inner circle, and even her peace. This is no small feat. It's the kind of trust that only comes from knowing that you won't run away when things aren't picture perfect. And, in this moment, you must remember that you're not just a chapter in her story. You've become a pillar in her present. This is where your Stoic resolve comes into play. To embody the Stoic life means being present, unshaken and steady when those around you are feeling unsteady. When she shows you this level of trust, understand the gift it is. Don't take it lightly. You must show her that her vulnerability is safe with you. She's not seeking a cure. She's not asking for sympathy. What she needs is someone who will stay by her side even when the storm rages on. This is your moment to show up in a way that transcends words. Be her steady support. Be her partner. Be the man who understands that strength isn't just about enduring your own battles. It's about standing strong in someone else's time of need. The lesson of Stoicism is clear here: be unshakable. And in doing so, you'll be calm in her chaos. Hey there. Gentlemen, I hope this video gave you some real insights into the unspoken ways women show emotional investment. Remember, it's not always about the words they say, but the parts of themselves they share with you. Their vulnerabilities, their fears, and their most authentic selves. My advice to you is simple: pay attention. If she's letting you in on her hidden pieces, it means she trusts you. Don't rush to fix her or offer solutions. Just listen. Just be there. That's how you truly earn her heart. If this video opened your eyes to how women express love and connection, take a moment and reflect. Have you been listening closely enough? The bond she's offering is rare, so protect it, cherish it, and keep it sacred. If you want to keep diving into the psychology of relationships and learn more about the subtle ways women communicate, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our future insights. True connection doesn't live in grand gestures or flashy words. It's found in the quiet moments, the spaces she lets you into. Until next time, stay aware, stay grounded, and always stay curious. Take care.